Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 7 of Let's Play Outer Worlds. In the last part, we gained our companion, Parvati, and we also gained the missionary man, I'm going to call him, because I've been listening to a lot of Ghost recently, and although that song is not originally by Ghost, it's what reminds me. Anyway, so we have spoken to the big Mr. Reed. He's actually kind of a nice guy. I mean, he's definitely more Alexander's speed. He's not up front, out for himself, and very much a type of guy he'd probably rub shoulders with and then fuck over horribly. But he's also the type, because he believes him to be more. He's not up front, but he believes him to be more truthful because you can tell he's not being up front, or at least Alexander can. Now I've got to go. Oh, we could fast travel. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do my best not to fast travel in this game as well. Retrieve a logic modulator. And we can fuck completed one. Fuck botched. Die robot. We're going to go do that one first. Now, the reason we're going to go do that is because we've been waiting to do it for a while. Get my beautiful... Oh, I didn't mod any of my weapons. So we're going to go back and we're going... Wait, is there a mod... I know there's a few places we can find them. Don't remember exactly. I mean, I record this every couple of days, and so I'm... Ooh. Apparently I haven't... Well, fuck God, I came up here. Apparently there's some useful fucking stuff. A shot cannon. Oh, I thought you'd fell down then. I was gonna laugh then. Alright. Ow. Right, let's quickly go back in here. Let's quickly get ourselves... upgraded, because I know that I want the weapons I've got now to be the weapons I'm going to use for a while. I don't really want to be pissing about. Not pissing about per se, but I don't... Oh, there it is. It's in here. I knew there was one. Right. So the weapons we've got, what can I do to you? Oh, yeah. Eat. So we can install the speed grip, which increases melee... Oh, that sounds good. Or we can do Mr. Power. Wait, so this is our weapon currently. Why does it... Okay, so we'll definitely put this grip on. Damage per minute, damage per second. Nice. Yeah. Install the mod. I think Mr. Power. No, we'll do Mr. Power. Right. Hunting rifle. We could do mag to zap, which gives us shock damage. And we could put a gyro sight on it, but we've already got a sight on it. So we'll, I think we'll do mag to zap on it. So we have a little bit more damage. We also need to repair a little bit of it. So let's repair. Hold up, repair all equipped. Nice one. You are fine, and you do a lot of DPS. We have the gyro sight. You know what, I'm going to put the gyro sight on it.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Alright, so now this is our new sniper. Mag to zap. Nothing's really changed other than the fact we've got a mag to zap in it. This is the new thing though. I like that scope a little bit more actually. It gives me a little bit of a wider view. Right, let's get on with our quest now. So we're going to try and be Mr. Sneaky Sneaky. Not that I'm great at being Mr. Sneaky Sneaky. Our persuasion that have grown a lot as well. So if we can do like, you know, Silver Tongue's rogue stuff, I might do that as well. Right, I think there's one.
Got it. Heads down. We got this.
Huh. This may have been a bad idea. Note to self. Get kited, bitch.
Take cover.
Oh. God, you'd have to fucking reload. Okay, she got her. Some things can make your companions tougher, give them better armor. Give them companion perks and all that.
I'm going. Sure. I'm going.
What does X do?
Be right there.
Right, so Z's telling them where to go. Right. Note to self, primals are fucking dicks. They hit like a brick as well. Let's not. Come on. We're gonna sneak around these fat fucks. You don't know I'm here. Stop pretending you know I'm here. Right, let's run. There we go. See, we can get past people. Yeah, that's not bollocks. There we go. I am very good at getting stuck apparently in games. Right, so we know what's in there. Make sure all my guns are reloaded. Ah, yes. Right. Die, Robert, die. Right. Okay, it doesn't look like any of those really want me in there, so I'm gonna...
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, we're gonna poke around in here. We just need to figure out how to fucking get in here first.
Incoming!
Well, apparently pissing them off is a good way to do it, or a good way to...
That's smart. Nice one.
Is that one dead? Motherfucker. Wait, how the hell did you get in? Mate, can you just run through this? You can, but it'll damage the living fuck out of you. And I died. Let's continue. I don't know where the continue is from, but we'll continue from... Okay, so I have it. Okay. Fuck you, game. Note to self: game isn't lenient. Good to know. Right, so I'm just gonna completely and utterly avoid those primals this time. As much as I loved the little bit of experience they gave me, they don't give me enough to care, and I like to do it to go back and fight them. Because at this point, we've lost a bit of time, and it's just not something I can accept. I'm gonna see if I can have the whole position. So I want to see if I can do a little bit of sniping. You know, sniping is stealthy when they can't see you. I think from over here. Wait, you go there and shut up.
We can handle this. Down they go. On my way.
Apparently not. Apparently what I was thinking doesn't work.
Nice hit.
I don't know what that is, but fuck it. Where the fuck is it?
That's the last of them.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck my life. That did not go well for me. That big thing's been eating a lot. Right, so note to self. Pay attention to surrounding before you begin to snipe. It's probably a good lesson to learn. Not there we go.
Here we go. Nice one.
Right, there's another one there.
Rat smarts.
Alright, that didn't end well. Come on, come on, come on. Motherfucker. The fence is just a little bit too big for me. There we go. Right. Switch back to our sword. And let's see if we can...
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Yeah, F5 is our quick... Oh. So I could have gone in the way I went in last time. Or I could have just gone in the safe way. Sneak around here. I don't want to, you know, die again. Ooh. Please, let's have a look at the disarmed security. Oh. View recent logs. Accessing error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice Company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention. Scheduled security update at the Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update was occurred on error, date not found. If you are a member of Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Fucking hell. Okay. Right, so you... Yep, that's open, good. Looks like everything's dead, which, you know, is a little bit better for us. Safer for us, I think is the best word. There's that guy who nearly came at me. Yeah, we'll take a quick lap of the outsides, you know, see if there's anything outside that we need to deal with. While, you know, looting freely. The explosives would have been good to pay attention to, but... Oh, this is the way to the... Okay, you know what? I'll poke outside afterwards. Let's go inside.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Did she? Okay, then. I guess I can do that. I'm assuming the outside's completely... I'm gonna do the stupid thing of assuming there is no more people out here to try and kill me. While we have a quick look around. We found another vending machine. Where is it? Apparently I found a vending machine. I don't see one, but alright. There it is. Right. So can I actually sell stuff to him? I'm going to assume I'm not getting a lot of money for these, but... Right. So it looks like this area is completely, yeah, looks like we did do what we thought we did, and we completely got rid of everything here. So that's good. Now we're just, you know, doing the lap to make sure we've took everything. Some canids.
Easy.
Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. Right, so I guess we'll go talk to the woman, and then we'll come back and do all this at once. She's 200 meters in a different direction. Because of course she is. Right. Let's go see what she... Let's go make sure she moves on. Yeah, that's a cliff face. She's not going to be there. I love the sound of this weapon. I have no clue how they make that sound, but oh my god, I like it. No more orders. That's different. Wait, can we get up there? I'm going to assume that's too steep. I'm not going to try and Skyrim it because I don't have a horse. If I had a horse, I'd be Skyriming that. Definitely. Alright. So what's around here? The Botanical Lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adele. Adelaide. Adelaide, yeah. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Read to something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Oh, get out of your hair. I'm not really interested in your
obliged.
problems. I came here for myself. I'm not really bothered about what's your problem. This is like a small little community then. I'll take a look around before I, you know, actually go see the woman I came to see.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Yeah, but I might want to rob you. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'm not robbing you for one weapon pile. That's just... Even Alexander's not going to waste stuff on that.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Who's Thomas? This guy?
Keep your wits about you, friend. Keep your wits about you, friend.
Doesn't look like any of those are called Thomas, love. See, this is what I like, when people aren't here. Can take that. Can take that. Alright, admittedly, they didn't have much for me to take, but, you know. There was no one here to stop me, so, you know. I can only imagine the sort of shit I'd have to go through if I just took that. I kind of like the idea of just taking, like, asking her, like, telling her that what Thompson says, and then just taking it and leaving anyway.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
I'm glad Pavati, whatever her name is, isn't really annoyed that I'm just stealing stuff. She's very good in that regard. Like she's not a conscientious objector, I believe that would be the phrase. At the very least, she could be, you know, I thought she was more of a lawful good, but she seems to be a lot better than I expected. So we're good in that regard. Nothing around here. Nothing down there. It's a nice little community they've built themselves. Mock apple.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Well, I'll move out your way. And then you get out of here. That's a good lad. Fuck off. Come on now, love. Come on. Out you go. See? I don't really give a shit about your mock apples. Right, let's go talk to Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside.
If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here.
No, I'm not here to
Any
join your camp.
questions, dear? Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes.
And just who are you now?
Suppose that weighs on who's asking. My flock likes to call me grandmother, on account of my providing hot soup and free advice. You can call me Adelaide, though.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Yeah, this is serious. I'm about to cut off your power.
You're doing this for Reed? Why?
My reasons are my own.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
And you think Reed is just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave and do exactly what I want to do, which is do what I was promised, because that's the easy way. First things first, though. Personnel files. Ooh, bypass that. Open first entry. Personal files first entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavour. It's been 2 days since I walked away from the life of the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational, mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Last entry. We found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I sent him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just give me so we've read those. Experimental note first entry. Just give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Right. First entry. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original concept as a gear in the soulless cultivation of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. I have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery before it was abandoned. I understand. And before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavours. Last entry. Flora are living things, as sensitive to the environment as any breathing, thinking body. I'm contented with the crops in this region. Failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, immune humans, acting on behalf of the sterile and humane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach the sky under those conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know how to explain that. I am sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentation, that the secret to a rich, welcome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. Okay. Right. You know, just because I can do it, I think I'm gonna pull the power and just see what it does. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep this save, but I think that because it'd be just interesting to do, I'm gonna do it. I should have enough ammo to get out of this alive. Right. F5. Right. It just hurts. That's, not really the way I was expecting it to go, but, I guess that makes more logical sense. So what was this quest? Yeah, divert power from the generator. All we have to do now is retrieve a logic thing and divert power from the power generator. A very simple and wholesome task, I would say. What does X do? I really need to figure that out. Because in the long and short of it, that's going to be probably keeping me alive. At the very least, she should be. Right. Yeah, so we can just go in the front door this time. We don't have to, you know, go through the little slot. Right. I'm gonna go through the side door because the side door seems a little bit safer for stealthy approach. No one else noticed. Let's level up. Damn, I actually have to get up to 40 itself. So we'll get that to 35. We'll get you up to 30. Spend the rest on stealth. We get a perk. Let's get the extra carrying speed. I'm a looter. I love looting, so getting more carry speed is definitely the smart thing to do.
Processing data investigation.
Fuck off.
We made.
I assumed he was closer to the ground than he was. That was a... I've got to stop making errors. Right. Terminal memory plunge. Purge. Well, file 1. I need to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. I need to reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Access file 2. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think there was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct the delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. Another mag to zap. Let's get upstairs and see what's up there. There's no mechanicals in here, so let's just look around. Alright.
Clever.
Let's get all the looting done. In the next part, we'll do that. Because unfortunately, we don't have any more time for this part, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.